Welcome back to our channel World of Coins, the place where we uncover hidden treasures in your coin collection. Have you ever wondered if that old coins could be worth thousands or even millions? Well, today's your lucky day. We're diving into some of the rarest and most valuable US coins that might be sitting right under your nose. Let's jump in and see if you've got a fortune waiting to be discovered. Top 1. In the mesmerizing universe of coin collecting, where hidden treasures often lie unnoticed in the palms of our hands, one modern coin has carved out a reputation for being a surprisingly valuable gem, the Washington State $quarter from Montana, minted in 2007. While this coin was produced for general circulation as part of the United States Mint's 50 State Quarters program, which ran from 1999 through 2008, not all of these quarters are created equal. Among the millions of Montana quarters that were struck and distributed nationwide, a select few are now celebrated and sought after for their extraordinary rarity, pristine condition, and unusual errors, transforming what might look like a simple piece of change into a significant piece of numismatic history. The Montana quarter stands out with its distinctive design, paying homage to the state's rugged beauty and storied past. The reverse side features a majestic American bison skull superimposed over a sweeping mountainous landscape, symbolizing the wild and untamed spirit of Montana. It's a tribute to both the cultural heritage and the natural environment of the state, reminding collectors and casual observers alike of the artistic and thematic richness behind the 50 State Quarter series. But what truly elevates the value of a Montana quarter from pocket change to prized collectible isn't just the design, it's the mysterious combination of minting anomalies, limited errors, and near-perfect condition that can catapult its worth into the upper stratosphere. Some Montana quarters are known to have been struck with die errors such as off-center strikes, double dies, and clash dies. These minting mistakes, while often imperceptible to the untrained eye, can dramatically affect the coin's value. Additionally, any coin that maintains its original luster and sharp details, free from scratches, wear, or discoloration, is far more likely to be graded highly by professional services such as PCGS or NGC. Coins graded as MS-68 or above become especially desirable because they represent the pinnacle of quality in modern circulating coinage. And it is within this elite class of coins that the rare and exceptional Montana quarter emerges as a true treasure. The mystique of modern valuable coins like the 2007 Montana quarter lies in the idea that something so easily overlooked could be worth so much. Imagine coming across one of these while sorting through your change jar or purchasing a cup of coffee. Most people might pass it off without a second glance, unaware that it could be the key to unlocking a small fortune. That's what keeps the thrill of coin hunting alive, the hope that you might be the one to discover a rare specimen hidden in plain sight. These stories have become modern folklore among collectors, and every confirmed sale of one of these rare coins breathes new life into that dream. What makes these modern coins even more fascinating is that they bridge the gap between history and the present. Unlike century-old coins locked away in museums or private collections, a rare Montana quarter from 2007 feels current, accessible, and tangible. It's not something buried in a vault, it might just be in your possession right now. That accessibility, paired with the possibility of extraordinary value, turns the Montana quarter into more than a piece of metal. It becomes a symbol of potential, patience, and the payoff of a keen EYE.so. Next time you're handed a quarter in change, pause for a moment. Look closely. You might be holding a coin that captures the rugged spirit of Montana, a relic of the 50 State Quarters era, and perhaps, just perhaps, one of the most valuable coins of its kind. Because one exceptionally rare Montana State Quarter from 2007 was once sold for an eye-opening $52,000. Top 2. In the fascinating world of numismatics, few coins have sparked as much excitement in recent decades as the Washington State Quarters. Among these, the Delaware 1999 quarter, the very first coin released in the 50 State Quarters program, holds a special place not just in coin collecting history, but in the hearts of Americans who watched the series unfold. While millions of these coins were minted and circulated across the country, what most people don't realize is that a very small number of these Delaware quarters are worth far more than their face value. Hidden among the ordinary are extraordinary examples that can command staggering prices from collectors and enthusiasts alike. The Delaware quarter made its debut in 1999, representing the first state to ratify the U.S. Constitution. It features the famous image of Caesar Rodney on horseback, commemorating his legendary ride in 1776 to cast his vote for independence. The coin's design celebrates bravery, determination, and the very foundation of American freedom. However, while the historical significance of the design is powerful in itself, it is the rare minting errors and exceptional conditions of select quarters that truly drive their value into the stratosphere. One of the reasons a 1999 Delaware quarter could be worth thousands is due to striking anomalies, minting errors that occurred during the coin's production. These errors might include off-center strikes, double die obverse, or coins minted on the wrong planchet entirely. Each of these mistakes results in a unique coin, often with just a handful in existence. Even the smallest deviation from the norm can catch the attention of seasoned collectors and dramatically increase a coin's value at auction or in private sales. The thrill of discovering such an anomaly is part of what makes coin collecting such an addictive hobby. It's not just about collecting old currency, it's about uncovering rare and fascinating pieces of history. Another critical factor that makes some Delaware quarters so valuable is their condition. Coins that have never been in circulation and have been preserved in pristine, unblemished state, often graded as MS 67 or higher by services like PCGS or NGC, are incredibly scarce. A coin in this condition can stand out as a gem in any collector's portfolio. Combine an extremely high grade with a notable mint error and you've got a coin that goes from spare change to a prized treasure. It's no wonder that collectors scour coin rolls, old collections, and estate sales for that perfect specimen. What makes the Delaware 1999 quarter particularly intriguing is how common it initially seemed. Millions were struck and handed out as everyday change. Kids collected them, vending machines accepted them, and people tossed them into jars without a second thought. And yet, buried among the ordinary are a few exceptional examples that defy expectation. These rare coins remind us that sometimes, incredible value hides in plain sight, waiting to be discovered by someone with a keen eye and a bit of luck. Stories have emerged of individuals finding valuable coins in pocket change, drawer bottoms, and coin rolls purchased from the bank. One such tale involves a nearly flawless 1999 Delaware quarter with a dramatic error that left seasoned collectors stunned. With the right combination of rarity, condition, and a little mystery, this single coin was valued and eventually sold for an incredible $72,000. Top 3. In the realm of numismatics, certain coins transcend their monetary value to become symbols of history, artistry, and national pride. One such coin is the 1999 Connecticut State Quarter, part of the United States Mint's 50 State Quarters program. This program, initiated in 1999, aimed to honor each state's unique heritage by featuring distinctive designs on the reverse side of the $quarter coin. Connecticut's contribution to this series is both visually striking and rich in historical significance, making it a prized piece among collectors. The reverse of the 1999 Connecticut quarter showcases the charter oak, a legendary tree that played a pivotal role in the state's colonial history. According to tradition, in 1687, when King James II attempted to revoke Connecticut's charter, colonists hid the document in the hollow of this massive white oak tree to prevent its confiscation. This act of defiance became a symbol of American independence and resistance to tyranny. The tree stood until a storm felled it in 1856, but its legacy endures, immortalized on this coin. The design, crafted by T. James Farrell, captures the intricate branches of the charter oak, emphasizing its grandeur and the deep roots of liberty it represents. While the standard 1999 Connecticut quarters were minted in large quantities, approximately 688 million at the Philadelphia Mint and 658 million at the Denver Mint, their value in circulated condition remains at face value. However, certain factors can elevate a coin's worth significantly. Coins in uncirculated condition, especially those graded MS 65 or higher, can command higher prices due to their pristine state. Additionally, proof versions minted at the San Francisco Mint, particularly the silver-proof coins, are sought after by collectors for their sharp details and mirror-like finishes. Beyond condition and minting variations, certain errors and anomalies can dramatically increase a coin's value. For instance, some 1999 Connecticut quarters were mistakenly struck on planchets intended for the Sacagawea dollar, resulting in a distinctive gold hue and a smooth edge without the typical reading. These experimental errors are exceedingly rare and have fetched substantial sums at auctions. Another notable error is the broad strike, where the coin is struck outside the collar, causing it to spread out and distort. Such errors on the Connecticut quarter are uncommon and can be worth significantly more than their face value, depending on their condition and rarity. The allure of the 1999 Connecticut quarter lies not only in its historical narrative and artistic design but also in the potential for discovering rare and valuable variations. Collectors and enthusiasts are drawn to the thrill of uncovering these hidden treasures, often scouring their pocket change or coin rolls in hopes of finding a gem. The combination of widespread circulation and the possibility of rare errors makes this coin a fascinating subject for both novice and seasoned numismatists. In conclusion, while the average 1999 Connecticut state quarter may be worth its face value, certain rare variations and errors can elevate its worth dramatically. One such exceptional coin has been valued at an astonishing $78,000, underscoring the remarkable potential hidden within this humble piece of currency. Top 4. In the vast and intricate world of numismatics, few coins capture the imagination and interest of collectors quite like the 1967 Washington quarter. At first glance, this coin may appear as just another piece of pocket change, a relic from a bygone era. However, beneath its unassuming exterior lies a rich tapestry of history, economic shifts, and minting anomalies that have elevated certain specimens to legendary status among collectors. One such coin, a 1967 Washington quarter, has been valued at an astounding $188,000 in words. The 1967 Washington quarter was minted during a period of significant transition in American coinage. In the mid-1960s, the United States Mint faced a coin shortage, prompting the introduction of the Coinage Act of 1965. This act eliminated the use of silver in dimes and quarters, replacing it with a copper-nickel-clad composition. Consequently, the 1967 quarter was produced without a mint mark, a practice that continued from 1965 through 1967 to discourage coin hoarding. The total mintage for the 1967 quarter reached over 1.5 billion, making it one of the most common coins of its time. Despite its ubiquity, certain 1967 quarters stand out due to unique characteristics and errors. Among these are the Special Mint Set, SMS, coins, which were produced with a higher quality strike and a satin-like finish. These coins were not intended for general circulation but were instead sold to collectors. The SMS quarters exhibit sharper details and a more refined appearance compared to their regular strike counterparts. However, it's the rare minting errors that truly captivate collectors. One of the most sought-after errors is the wrong planchet error, where a quarter is mistakenly struck on a planchet intended for another denomination. For instance, some 1967 quarters have been found struck on nickel or penny planchets, resulting in coins with unusual weights and appearances. These errors are exceedingly rare and can command significant premiums in the collector market. Another notable error is the double die, where the coin's design elements appear double due to a misalignment during the minting process. While double die errors are more commonly associated with other denominations and years, their occurrence in 1967 quarters adds a layer of intrigue and value. The condition of the coin also plays a pivotal role in its value. Coins graded at higher levels, such as MS-67 or MS-68, are exceptionally rare for the 1967 quarter. Achieving such a grade requires the coin to have been preserved in near-perfect condition, free from the wear and tear typically associated with circulation. These high-grade coins are often the centerpiece of prestigious collections and can fetch impressive sums at auction. The allure of the 1967 Washington quarter lies not only in its historical context but also in the thrill of the hunt for these rare anomalies. Collectors and enthusiasts scour coin rolls, estate sales, and auctions in hopes of uncovering one of these hidden gems. The stories of such discoveries fuel the passion of the numismatic community and underscore the enduring fascination with coin collecting. In conclusion, while the 1967 Washington quarter may be commonplace in its standard form, certain specimens possess unique attributes that elevate them to extraordinary status. Whether it's a rare minting error, an exceptional grade, or a combination of both, these coins serve as tangible links to a transformative period in American monetary history. Their value extends beyond mere monetary worth, offering a glimpse into the complexities and nuances of coin production and the ever-evolving landscape of numismatics. Top 5. In the vast and intricate world of coin collecting, few coins capture the imagination quite like the 1971 Washington quarter. At first glance, it may seem like just another piece of pocket change, but beneath its unassuming exterior lies a rich tapestry of history, artistry, and potential value that has intrigued collectors for decades. The 1971 Washington quarter holds a special place in American numismatic history. Minted during a period of significant change, it was part of the first full year of production for quarters made entirely from a copper-nickel-clad composition, following the removal of silver from circulating coins in 1965. This shift was a response to rising silver prices and the need for more durable coinage materials. The design, however, remained consistent with the original 1932 depiction of George Washington, crafted by sculptor John Flanagan. On the obverse, Washington's profile is accompanied by the inscriptions, "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," while the reverse features a majestic eagle perched on a bundle of arrows, symbolizing strength and readiness, surrounded by olive branches denoting peace. In 1971, the Philadelphia Mint produced 109,284,000 quarters, while the Denver Mint struck a staggering 258,634,428 pieces. Additionally, the San Francisco Mint released 3,220,733 proof coins, intended primarily for collectors. Despite these large numbers, the value of a 1971 quarter can vary significantly based on its condition and any unique characteristics it may possess. For most circulated 1971 quarters, their value remains close to face value. However, coins in exceptional condition, particularly those graded MS-67 or higher, can fetch impressive sums at auction. For instance, a 1971 quarter graded MS-67 has been known to sell for over $1,250, while the sole PCGS MS-68 example, considered the finest known, achieved a remarkable $7,200 at auction. Collectors are especially keen on identifying error coins, which can significantly increase a quarter's value. Notable errors for the 1971 quarter include double die strikes, where the coin's design appears doubled due to a misalignment during the minting process. Such errors can command prices ranging from $10 to $100, with some exceptional examples reaching even higher values. Another intriguing aspect of the 1971 quarter is the existence of mule errors, where a coin is struck with mismatched obverse and reverse dies. While extremely rare, such errors have been documented in other coin series and can be worth substantial amounts, sometimes exceeding $100,000. The allure of the 1971 Washington quarter lies not just in its potential monetary value but also in its representation of a pivotal moment in U.S. coinage history. As the nation transitioned away from silver coins, the 1971 quarter stands as a testament to innovation and adaptation. For collectors and enthusiasts, it serves as a tangible link to the past, a piece of history that can be held in one's hand. In conclusion, while the majority of 1971 Washington quarters may circulate unnoticed, certain specimens, due to their pristine condition or unique errors, have achieved remarkable values in the collector's market. One such coin, distinguished by its exceptional preservation and rarity, has been valued at an astounding $12,700. Top 6. In the vast tapestry of American coinage, few pieces capture the imagination quite like the 1973 Washington quarter. At first glance, it may seem like just another coin in your pocket change, but delve deeper, and you'll uncover a story rich with history, artistry, and unexpected value. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Designed by sculptor John Flanagan, the obverse features a left-facing profile of the first U.S. president, a design that has endured for decades. The reverse showcases a majestic bald eagle with outstretched wings, clutching arrows and olive branches, symbolizing the nation's readiness for war and desire for peace. In 1973, the U.S. Mint produced over 582 million of these quarters across 3 facilities, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Philadelphia Mint, which did not use a mint mark, struck approximately 346.9 million coins. The Denver Mint, identifiable by a D mint mark, produced around 233 million. The San Francisco Mint, primarily focused on proof coins for collectors, minted about 2.76 million quarters, each bearing an S mint mark. While the vast majority of these coins were circulated and used in everyday transactions, a select few have become highly sought after by collectors. The value of a 1973 Washington quarter largely depends on its condition, mint mark, and any unique errors it may possess. Coins in uncirculated condition, especially those graded MS-65 or higher, can fetch significantly more than their face value. For instance, a 1973 D quarter in MS-68 condition sold for $2,750 in 2022. Similarly, proof coins from the San Francisco Mint, particularly those with a deep cameo, DCAM, finish, are highly prized. A 1973 S-proof quarter graded PR70 DCAM sold for $5,875 at auction in 2017. Error coins from 1973 also intrigue collectors. Notable errors include double strikes, off-center strikes, and double die obverse. These minting anomalies can dramatically increase a coin's value, with some error coins fetching thousands of dollars at auction. One particularly rare and valuable variant is the 1973 S Washington quarter with a double die obverse. In this error, the design elements on the obverse side of the coin appear doubled, a result of a misalignment during the minting process. Depending on the coin's condition, these can be worth anywhere from a few hundred to several $1,000s. It's fascinating to think that a coin minted over 4 decades ago, intended for everyday use, can now be worth a substantial sum. Among the most remarkable sales is a pristine 1973 Washington quarter that fetched $11,700. This underscores the importance of examining your pocket change. You never know what treasures you might find, whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a casual collector. The 1973 Washington quarter serves as a testament to the rich history and potential value hidden within our currency. So, the next time you come across a quarter from this year, take a moment to inspect it closely. It might just be worth more than 25 cents. Top 7. In the vast and intricate world of coin collecting, certain coins stand out not just for their face value but for the rich tapestry of history, craftsmanship, and occasional serendipity they embody. The 1979 Washington quarter is one such coin, a seemingly ordinary piece of currency that, upon closer inspection, reveals a fascinating story of design evolution, minting anomalies, and collector intrigue. The Washington quarter, introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, has undergone various design and compositional changes over the decades. By 1979, the quarter was well into its copper-nickel-clad era, having transitioned from the 90% silver composition in 1965. This change was primarily due to rising silver prices and the need for more cost-effective coinage materials. The 1979 quarter, therefore, represents a period where modern minting techniques were solidifying, yet not without their occasional imperfections. One of the most notable aspects of the 1979 quarter is the variety of mint marks and the subtle differences they present. Coins minted in Philadelphia bear no mint mark, while those from Denver and San Francisco are marked with a D and S, respectively. The San Francisco Mint, primarily responsible for proof coins, produced two distinct varieties in 1979, Type 1 and Type 2. The Type 1 S mint mark appears filled or blobby, a result of a worn die, whereas the Type 2 features a clearer, more defined S. Collectors often seek the Type 2 for its sharper appearance and relative scarcity. Beyond mint marks, the 1979 quarter is also known for several minting errors that have captured the attention of numismatists. Among these are the double die obverse errors, where elements like the date and lettering appear doubled due to misalignment during the striking process. Such errors are rare and can significantly increase a coin's value. Another intriguing error is the mule coin, a coin struck with mismatched dies, leading to a combination of designs not intended to be paired. While no widely recognized mule errors are associated with the 1979 quarter, the concept underscores the myriad ways minting anomalies can create unique and valuable coins. The allure of the 1979 quarter isn't solely rooted in errors or mint marks. Its place in the broader narrative of U.S. coinage, transitioning from silver to clad compositions and reflecting advancements in minting technology, makes it a subject of interest for both novice and seasoned collectors. The coin serves as a tangible snapshot of a specific era in American numismatic history, embodying the balance between tradition and innovation. For collectors, the condition of a coin is paramount. A 1979 quarter in uncirculated or mint state condition, especially those with unique errors or the Type 2S mint mark, can command impressive prices at auctions. The coin's luster, strike quality, and absence of wear all contribute to its grading and, consequently, its market value. In the realm of coin collecting, where history, art, and chance converge, the 1979 Washington quarter stands as a testament to the enduring fascination with currency. Its nuances, from mint mark variations to potential errors, offer a rich field of exploration for those captivated by the stories coins can tell. And while many 1979 quarters jingle unnoticed in pockets and jars, a select few, distinguished by their rarity and condition, have achieved remarkable valuations, with one such coin fetching an impressive $105,000.